All right, hey guys, today we are going to be looking at lesson 10.3, and we are actually going to break up this section into two different parts. So we are looking at surface areas of pyramids, and today we're going to focus on square pyramids, okay? Tomorrow we'll look at triangular pyramids and some pyramids with different bases. All right, so we're going to look at finding the surface area of a regular pyramid using the net and being able to find the lateral surface area of a regular pyramid. Okay, so before we get started with this first problem, let's go ahead and look at the key idea. Okay, so the surface area of a pyramid is the sum of the areas of the base and the lateral faces. All right, so when we're using those words, right, we can see that the base in this case is a square. Okay, like I said, tomorrow we'll look at ones that aren't a square, okay, but today our bases are going to be squares. Okay, and then our lateral sides, you'll notice, are all triangles. Okay, so right now I'm drawing on the net of the figure, so that's just taking the pyramid and unfolding it. Okay, so the pyramid is different than the problems we did last week. Last week we looked at prisms, and prisms have rectangular sides, where pyramids have triangular sides. Okay, so you'll notice that these triangles, okay, in a square pyramid, right, these triangles are all identical. Okay, so in a regular polygon, all the sides are identical and all the angles are identical. All right, so our surface area formula is the area of base plus area of the lateral faces. All right, so that's our formula that we're going to be using. All right, so if we looked at this first example here, it says the roof is shaped like a square pyramid. One bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. How many bundles of shingles should you buy to cover the roof? Okay, well, if we wanted to cover the roof, right, the roof is made up of 4 triangles, right, and all 4 of those triangles are identical. So what they're having us find, right, is the lateral area. So we know that the lateral area, we said, is 4 triangles, and the formula for a triangle, right, is half base times height. Okay, so if we plugged in the information given, right, we would get 1/2. The base is 18, and the height is 15. Okay, so we can multiply that out using a calculator. Okay, and when we do that, we get a total of 540, and this was in feet squared. Okay, so let's go back up in the problem, right, and it says one bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. Okay, so if one bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet, I want to know, well, how many times does 25 fit in to 540? All right, and 25 goes into 540 21 times, okay, and that would give us 525. When we subtract, we would get 15. Right, 25 obviously does not go into 15, so I'm going to add my decimal, add my 0. 25 goes into 150 6 times, so I end up with 21.6. I cannot buy 21.6 bundles, so I'm going to need to buy 22 bundles, right? I'm going to have to round that up because 21 bundles wouldn't quite be enough. So I need to get 22 bundles to cover the entire roof. All right, we are going to do the same thing in those next, in the next example. Okay, so in this problem, the pyramid you see on the left and the net on the right are the same, okay? So you can look at it either way. All right, so we said the 2 pieces we need to find, right, are the base. Okay, so the base is the square component, or the lateral area. All right, so if we started with the base, right, we can see that the base is a square, and it's 4 times 4, which would give us a total of 16 centimeters squared. Okay, if we look at my lateral area, right, those are my triangles. Okay, so we said lateral area. Again, there are 4 triangles, and it's 1/2 base times height. So if I plugged in the numbers to that, the base was 4, and the height is 10, which would give me a total of 80 centimeters squared. Again, you could use your calculator. I just kind of broke that down piece by piece in my head when I multiplied, right? I said half of 4 was 2, right? 2 times 10 gave me 20, okay? So, or use your calculator. And then we know that the surface area is the sum of the base and the lateral area. So if we added 16 and 80 together, we get a surface area of 96 centimeters squared. All right, feel free to pause the video to try the 2 practice problems, or if you still think you want me going through it with you, then just keep playing it on and taking those notes. All right, so if we looked at the first one, right, the first one, our base is a square that is 6 by 6, which would give us a total of 36 meters squared. Right, my lateral area is my triangle, so 4 times 1/2. My base here is 6, and my height is 9. So if I multiply that out, right, half of 6 gives me 3 times 9, so 4 times 27, which would give me a total of 108. And then my total surface area, right, is the sum of 36 plus 108, which gives us a total of 144 meters squared. All right, same thing for this next example, right? So here my base is a square, and this square is 3 by 3, which gives me 9 feet squared. My lateral area is my triangle, which there are 4 of them, right? 1/2. The base is 3, my height is 8. So if we multiply that out, I'm going to do half of 8 is 4. So I get 4 times 12, which is 48. So then my total surface area is the sum of 9 and 48, which gives us a total of 57 feet squared. All right, guys, that is it for today. So go ahead and log into Big Ideas, try those practice problems. And of course, if you struggle or need help, feel free to send me a Schoology message and reach out. Okay, good luck with your homework tonight.